Hey, what's up guys? So it's been a long time since I've been doing the YouTube and the vlogging and the unboxings and things like that. A lot of the reason I found that was kind of keeping me from doing videos on a regular basis was the fact that I had to use my phone. I didn't have a dedicated camera that could do good quality, things like that, and had the ease and functionality that a good camera has for YouTube. So anyways, we decided, since Coral's gonna be she took a new job, she's gonna be traveling, we have the kids that are growing up fast, and we're doing a lot of little family vacations and checking out cool things and all of that we should get a proper camera for doing our videos for YouTube. So I went to Best Buy today and took advantage of some price matches and things like that. And I picked up the Canon G7X Mark II, the Power Shot. Heard a lot of good things about this camera. I've been looking at it for a long time and decided to go ahead and just pull the trigger and pick one up. There are rumors going around that there's a G7X Mark III that's coming out with like an external mic input, shoots 4K video, things like that. Honestly, I don't feel like I need that. I don't feel like I need an external mic, at least not right now, nor do I feel like 4K is really necessary just for what we're doing. But yeah, so I picked it up, and I also picked up a SanDisk Extreme Plus 128 gigabyte SD card, so have somewhere to store our footage. And then also picked up just a little GoPro case. This is the Tahoe CS20 camera case. It has enough little compartment for like the batteries, memory cards, and then some place to keep the camera. So eventually I'll get extra batteries and things like that, but for right now it's good enough. So we'll go ahead and open up the camera and take a look at what's inside. I mean, there's 100, maybe thousands of these videos on YouTube of the unboxings of the G7X. But since, we're gonna be using this for our videos from now on, I figured I would open it up and at least start with something. So right on top, as you can see, they have just a limited warranty card here, registration information, and then the getting started guide, which is actually a pretty thick book. You can see it's a pretty big book. I'm sure half of it's in different languages. Yeah, French and Spanish. French and Spanish. Another thing that I picked up too on this is for like $70, I got the 1-year accidental coverage for the camera, and having a 2-year-old and a 6-year-old, that's almost required, since they like to be a part of the videos and take pictures and things like that. So definitely recommend it if you have kids. Another thing worth mentioning, that if something does happen to it and Canon does replace this with the newer Mark III model, they will give us the money towards the newer model. So that's pretty cool too. Also in here we have our battery. So we have our Canon battery. There is a charger for the battery, which this one's actually pretty cool because you don't need to have any sort of additional plug or anything like that. Literally on the back, it just flips out, you plug it into the wall, and you have your charger for your battery. I do want to eventually get like a car adapter, or at least some extra batteries, so that way when we're filming or out and about, we don't have to worry about finding an outlet to charge the camera up. And then also inside here we have our little wrist strap, which I think is absolutely vital. This is important to make sure you're not dropping the camera and things like that. But again, when you have the accidental coverage from Geek Squad, it's not that big of a worry. And then finally on the bottom here, there's this little tray that comes out. It's the camera. So anxious to play with this. I know a little bit about it. Like I said, I probably need to learn more, watch some videos, and read the little get started guide, but has a little bit of weight to it, which I think is good. You feel like you're actually holding on to something. The main reason I think that I picked this camera is not just the great video quality, but also the fact that you have this selfie screen. So, when we're out and about, holding it up, being able to, film ourselves talking, as well as, where we're at, things like that, and then easily being able to just flip it around and continue the footage is great. But that's the unboxing. Not a whole lot to it. You have your camera, your charger, your battery, and your wrist strap, as well as your get started guide. and then we did pick up a case and a SD card to get started with it. I do know this battery takes about 2 hours to charge, so I'm gonna go ahead and pop it in here and get it charging, and then we'll have a follow-up video at some point as we begin more of our vlogs and our videos and things like that, of the quality of the video. So I'm anxious to see how that goes. But this has been Jacob, and hope you guys have a great day, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe as we do more videos. We're gonna be doing like taste test videos and things with the kids, so I think it'd be cool. So you guys have a good weekend.